SGA Student Body Debates. Our moderator tonight will be Dr. Romano of the Political Science Department. He is gracious enough to come back to school late at evening at 8:30. Thank you all for attending, and I'm going to go ahead and let Dr. Romano have the floor.
All right, this microphone seems to still work. Good. Now, I've passed up a stopwatch to Tara. It's a +3 stopwatch of compellence for those of you who are Dungeons and Dragons geeks. The timing on this is going to be, each of the candidates is going to get a 3-minute opening statement. And then we're going to ask questions. The first several questions, 7 or so questions, will come from me, and they're drawn up by the Elections Commission. And each team of candidates will have 2 minutes to answer each question, and then we're going to open it up to the floor for a similar number of questions. And again, you'll have 2 minutes to answer each one. The questions from the audience will need to be focused on party platforms, and of course there'll be no personal attacks or anything of that sort. And I'd like to introduce our first slate of candidates for President and Vice President, and that's Allyson Layton and Emily Hollander, and ask them to come up here and take a seat.
Emily Hollander.
Sorry.
Hi everyone, my name is Allyson Layton. I'm a senior here at Missouri State. I'm a double major in Global Studies and German with minors in Theater and Chinese. This is my lovely running mate.
Hello, my name is Emily Hollander. This is my 3rd year at Missouri State University, and my major is Health Communication.
We wanted to outline a little bit of our leadership experience for you all tonight so that you know why we're qualified to be your next student body president and vice president. First of all, I just got finished with my term as Pan-Hellenic president. I'm also a member of Alpha Sigma Alpha sorority. This will be my 2nd year as a SOAR leader. I was on the Bears Backing Haiti core planning group that helped the committee raise the $50,000. I've also been involved in various nonprofit organizations on campus, and I'm the current Director of Equity and Diversity for Student Government Association.
Most of my involvement has centered around residence life and services. I've served on the Residence Hall Association Executive Board for the past 2 years, and this year within my role with that, I am on the Regional Board of Directors for a regional organization that is comprised of 7 states and 1 Canadian province. And in that role, I share a boardroom where I run meetings with students from across the country, and in those roles, I function with parliamentary procedure, and I also advise committees as well as serve on committees, as well as work with students from across the country. Outside of my residence life experience, I'm a university ambassador. I work with several philanthropic organizations, and I have done several things, especially with Dance Marathon and Relay for Life.
As you can see, Emily is very, very task-oriented. She's got that great parliamentary procedure experience with the national boardrooms that she does run. So she's very, like I said, task-oriented, which would be fantastic in the role of vice president because it would prepare her to deal with those legislative directors and getting those projects to come to fruition, as well as dealing with Senate meetings and making sure that those run efficiently, smoothly, and to our best interest for the student body.
And as you can see from Ally's personality and leadership style, Ally is very good at talking to anybody. She's very much a people person. She's very good at working with administrators and things like that. So our personalities complement each other. And keeping those things in mind, our personalities and leadership styles, as well as our diverse campus backgrounds, we have used those differences to carefully craft our platform with 3 main pillars. And those power words are growing with purpose, empowering your voice, and shaping our history.
So as you can see through the 3 power terms, growing with purpose, empowering your voice as a student at Missouri State University, and shaping our history by getting Missouri State on the map, not only within the state of Missouri, but nationally. How can we do that? We think that our platform encompasses all of those ways. Definitely, we've worked with a lot of administration, and we've talked to them quite a few times about, what would be best for the students, what, they see as their vision as Missouri State, and we have taken those ideas into consideration and crafted this platform for you all tonight. We'd like to say thank you so much for all coming out tonight. We really appreciate that you take the time out of your busy schedules to come go on this journey with us. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And now, assuming I don't do another switch, we have Scott Turk and Emily Hollander. No. Scott Turk and
Emily Bernet.
Emily Bernet. Okay, so that was correct. Okay, Emily Hollander. Gotcha. No, I have a PhD, so this takes a little bit. You'll have 3 minutes.
Hello everyone, and thank you so much for making it out this evening. Having spent 3 years here at Missouri State, there's one thing that is definitely clear. I am more than anything proud to be a Bear. Working not only in the Springfield community and on MSU campus, I've worked with several different individuals around the Springfield and Jeff City community that would give me a lot of experience that I've dealt with in these past 3 years that would not only help the student body, but the Springfield community as a whole. And so with that, I've served and worked with the head of the Chamber of Commerce, Jim Anderson, worked alongside Sarah Lampy and spoken with her several times and worked with her. She's our representative in Jeff City, as well as attended the Governor's Leadership Conference with Jay Nixon and dealing with a lot of individuals. Because of this, that is how your student voice will be represented, and through several different other things on campus. Now, here, as my campus experience will suggest, I've worked on 10 different student organizations and 6 different executive boards. And so that will give me a lot of the experience necessary that will take me and rocket me into this presidential position if elected. So I would definitely appreciate all of your support.
And as Dr. Romano said, my name is Emily Bernet, and I just wanted to give you guys a background about myself. I'm also from the Springfield area. I'm involved in Distinction in Public Affairs project group, as well as I'm president of United Students for Fair Trade. I've been in SGA since my freshman year, and I've been speaker pro tempore since the beginning of the Senate session. So that's just a little bit of background about myself. Scott and I are really excited that we're in this position. We're able to be running for this. It's something that we're really passionate about. We've been able to see things on campus that we would really like to improve upon. And it's something that we really need your help to do. Our platform, we wrote it because of issues that we've noticed, but it is not a concrete platform. We want your input. We will stand up for your voice, and we want your support in doing so.
Absolutely. Through hard work and determination, we as students can let our voice be heard. Through this hard work and everything that Emily and I have planned through the 45 different points that we have in our platform, we stand up for the student voice. We are planning on taking action and initiating change. Standing through that, through the A- program that we hope to take away the A- from the plus-minus grading system as well. So be sure, I would encourage every single individual within this room to read both platforms and see which one engages your interest the most and who stands up for the student voice. And so we really, really strongly suggest that you be an informed voter on April 4th through the 6th. It was Woodrow Wilson that put it best when he stated, "Let the ears of the leaders ring with the people." And that is exactly what Emily and I promise to each and every single one of you in our platform, and we will do throughout the next year, if elected. Thank you.
Now, before we move on to the questions, I'd just like to remind you that after we're done the question session here, I will introduce the senior class presidential candidate, and she will give a brief introduction about a 5-minute introduction about her candidacy, and take questions as well. Assuming that Victoria Culver is here. Right? Okay, good. So you'll just have to be patient for a little bit. And now we're going to move on to some questions. And again, each team has 2 minutes to answer each question. So the first 7 are going to be from the Elections Commission. As they gave me a large list of questions actually, and I narrowed it down to the 7 I thought would be most interesting to hear each of you answer. And so I'm going to alternate for each question according to who gets to answer it first. So the first question, and it'll be Allie and Emily who are going to answer it first, is why did you decide to run for the position you were running for?